Welcome back, everyone. This is Brandon Cowan from Team Hexagon, and I'm here to deliver our sprint review. As many of you may know, this is our 5th sprint review and also our final sprint review before we will deliver our final product next week in a presentation to our class and sponsor, as well as our client. So this is a rather exciting time for myself and my team. As we wrap up, our functionality becomes more and more in depth, and the list of tasks to complete become a lot narrower. So we've spent time working on a few of the smaller functionality tidbits and working on trying to get this UI to a point where we're comfortable presenting it to our client. So as you can tell from right here from the home screen, we've changed the color scheme so far, made it more gray and red. This is to match the colors of our client, the University of Georgia, specifically the MIS department within Terry College of Business at the University of Georgia. So we like to use their colors. Then in addition, we added this nice little UGA arch into the upper left corner, which adds a nice little touch to the web page. As you can tell from the home page, we are in the administrative panel, because the first functionality I'd like to review is the admin's ability to update and delete permission, or update and delete TechBootCamps. So firstly, if we'll just go into the TechBootCamp page. As you will remember, we have the different TechBootCamps that are listed here below. So we have data science, data structures, Python, etc. If we wanted to, say, edit data structures and algorithms, very simply, we could just go over here to this little drop-down arrow on the right-hand side. You'll see you have the two options of edit and delete. Say we'd like to edit it. It lists the TechBootCamp name. So say we want to go into TechBootCamp or data structures and algorithms, and say maybe we want to change this to data structures and syntax. We'll do that. And we'll just change the subject to covers syntax for solving computational problems in a programming language of your choice. And we'll just leave it that it still has a certificate. So we'll save that. As you'll now see, TechBootCamp was saved. Data structures and syntax. And then if we'd like to delete the TechBootCamp, we would just have to hit this delete button. Although due to some of the pre-populated data I've already provided in here, I'd rather not delete one of these. So here, let me just create one real quick. And we'll just call this one .NET for Beginners. Subject is a brief introduction for .NET. And this one we'll just say doesn't have a certificate. So you save it. There it is. Let's just go back into TechBootCamp where we can see it in the list. So as you'll see, .NET for Beginners. And if we'd like to delete this one, come up with a little prompt asking if you're sure you would like to delete it. And then you just press delete. As you'll see, it's removed from our list. You can also go into the actual TechBootCamp. More information, like some of the sections. You'll see that we have DS4000 with Jeff Bezos. And you can also edit and delete these as well. All right. So that's all for the administrative side. However, on this sprint, we also wanted to look at the student side of things. So let's just transition over into student. So TechBootCamp student. We'll just give it a moment to load here. We'll go into the builder real quick. Go into the preview part. All right, so as you'll see, we are in the student builder. Again, it has the same look and feel as the last one. Sticking true to the Georgia color scheme and presenting the UGA arch. I apologize for that notification. And now for this functionality, we'd like to look at the ability for a student to see the calculated field for seats available. So say they want to enroll in a section, we'll just go into sections this way. And we'll pick one. We'll just pick this Python course. Give it a moment to load. So as you will see, the Python course is currently taught by Bill Gates. It has a capacity of 50 students. It has 6 students currently enrolled and 44 seats remaining. We go over to more. Let's just add a new student, shall we? All right, so I'm gonna just add myself real quick. Press save. And if we view all the students, we'll see me listed right here. Let's go back to the course. And if you'll remember, we had a capacity of 50. We did have a total of 6 before, and now it's updated to 7. And then if you take 50 minus 7, you now have 43 seats remaining. Very nice. Functionality we wanted to add to our project this week would be a calendar. However, due to the limited ability of the community builder, we deem that this is sort of outside of our range of possibilities for this. I apologize. For this week's sprint. So instead, we decided to take some of the time and work on the UI and make it a little more colorful and intuitive. All right, so that wraps up this week's sprint. As you can see, the admin page provides quite a bit of functionality and does everything that the administration shall need for the back-end part of this system. Or not for the back-end, but for the side of things that students won't be seeing. And as you can see, the students' functionality is limited in comparison to the admin. However, it does all the it combines all the features that are needed for a student to enroll in a boot camp and search for one that they would like to take. All right, as I said, again, this is Brandon from Team Hexagon, and I'm eager to present the final project next week to our class. All right, everyone have a great evening.